Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great Monday. Well, today I decided that I'm going to start the colorful castle, and we'll be working right up here in this part or this area. And I do have it upside down, so if you're wondering where we're at on the canvas. And the color I'm using is 3810. Oh, did you like all the pictures? Yeah, well, we didn't go until late. So that is all that we got taken because we were running out of light. My daughter had to run over to Aspen and back, and they didn't get back until, close to 4 o'clock, so yeah. So, and once we got there, they weren't all turned, and we just went to that one place that we know, like, really close and everything. Let me pull you in. There you go. And, yeah. So, there wasn't much to be seen, shall we say. So I guess we're just a tad bit early. I mean, some of the aspens have changed up on top. But yeah, and as you saw from the pictures, I told you it rained. Gosh, what day was that? It wasn't yesterday. It was Saturday. Yeah, it just poured for like hours. So, and I mean, it wasn't freezing cold. That where you see the snow on the mountains, that's 14,000 feet up there. So, yeah. Fun times. So they were all covered like that. Today, or not today, yesterday, when I went out, I had to run, about 2 o'clock. I ran into town to pick up some milk, and yeah, I noticed that a lot of them, all the 14-footers had snow caps. So fun times. I stitched on the 12 ladies, and I stitched on Mediterranean mostly yesterday. I kind of get not tired of it, but I wanted to work on the other one, and so I worked on one, then I worked on another, and then I switched it around again. But those are the only two that I have really been stitching on. So, fun times. And before I forget, I had 2 ladies send me pictures, so we will put those right in here. And thank you, ladies. You did a great job on all your pictures and of taking your pictures and of the projects that you were working on. Good job. Good job. Good job. Oh, I missed it. Yep, that's an X2. Let's just... I'm talking. I'm not stitching. This is kind of a medium teal color. Couldn't decide where I wanted to actually start this at. And the more I looked, I thought I'd start, with these. Thank you for sharing. I'm sorry. Scatterbrain today. It ought to be an awesome day at work. Oh, yeah. Hey, but we get to leave at 9. It's great. But no, there's a lot of half cross stitches in there. So not a lot, but yeah, enough that it was just way too much for me to stitch on. So, yeah. Fun times, I'm telling you. So I thought I'd give that a wide berth and just start in the middle for a change. Seems like we either start on the right or the left-hand side, so. And I didn't really want to start at the bottom, so here we are. Yeah. I'm ready to go back to work. Let's just go to work and do something different. I didn't go anywhere. I mean, other than that little trip. I think it took us a whole hour, hour and a half. But we started to leave. My daughter was not too keen about walking around in the woods. You know, when it started to get, what do you call it, towards sunset. Because you never know what's up there, you know. We haven't seen anything short of a little chipmunk, you know, but that doesn't mean that other things don't live up there. And there's a lot of berries around. So we thought it might be good stomping ground for bears. So we just did what we did and came back. So I don't know if we'll get out next weekend or not. We'll have to see how that all transpires. Whoops. Hang on to the needle. It really is the only way to get things stitched here. Oh my goodness. And we probably have to move to another area here while I'm stitching. Because we're going to run out of this symbol. It's more down here where, and you're a little hitchhiker, go away. Down there where the rest of this symbol is at. Oh my goodness, what is everybody else working on? I hope you're working on something you like to do. I'm really enjoying working on those 12 ladies. So far it's going just fine. I stitched more on it than the Mediterranean one. I keep skipping around. You know, you just want to stitch it all at one time, and that just does not work. I tried to stitch with one of those bright blue colors, but yeah, I couldn't see where that was all at, so we just went someplace else. And with a different color. So, can't believe it's Monday already. I don't know, those 4 days, they just go so fast. And, yeah. Hopefully it'll be nice this week. I'm hoping. We're going to have to get rid of that thread as promised. But I think this will be a nice colorful one to stitch on and work with. It's not too terribly big. I'm looking for my scissors. Too terribly big that I know of. We got another little area right here we might be able to catch. Whoops, wrong symbol. Oh my goodness, haven't done that in a while. Well, this is just a terrible one. It's got a big old crack in it. I must have used it too much. Let's try to turn it around because I think it's the only one of it's this size. Whoops. Talking, stitching, talking, stitching. Oh, goodness. And I don't know. Somebody said there was going to be a concert this weekend. And I can't remember who told me that. And I don't know if it is going to be happening or not. Ouch. So we'll have to see. So there might be a lot of people coming in this next weekend. It usually draws a lot of people, so I don't know if we missed it or if, you know, it was a couple weekends ago, you know, back when it was Labor Day or not. So that'll be something to look forward to. At least it won't be nearly as dull and quiet as it is. But that snow's got me freaked out. Does that mean it's going to snow before October 1st? What is going to happen here? And we have to restart again. Sorry. I know, I couldn't find a big enough space. And that yellow looks like it would have been simple to do, but it was, what was that yellow? It was like a brown or something. Brown? I don't know. I was thinking it was a dark brown. I don't know. Let's see. We're going to have to switch this, I think. Put the scissors over there. Might be a little bit hard to get to. Move that. We're not going that far. We're going to go over here. Because otherwise I'll have to turn it upside down. It's just kind of helter-skelter. Oh my. And I fixed potato soup over the weekend. Got to get rid of that chicken carbonara too, so I didn't buy anything to have. You know, sometimes I'll buy TV dinners just because I do that in the summer more, you know, because it's so busy and I'm so tired by the time I come home. You know, I don't care about nothing. We're having a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. We're done. But now I kind of, you know, just eat on what I've been eating on all weekend. I put that Coke in front of the light and then I couldn't see. My goodness gracious. So we'll try to get some more pictures this next weekend if we can. We'll see how that all pans out. My daughter took some pictures on the way to Aspen. And looks like things are, but it's higher. Like up there. I mean, it's like a road that is at 14,000 feet. So we'll see. Hopefully it won't get really cold snow and just ruin them all, you know, before now and next weekend. And they were just absolutely green. I couldn't believe it. Up there at that parking lot where we go. They didn't even look like they'd even begun. We did look back at what days we went, you know, in years gone by. Trying to figure out if it was going to be a early year or a late year. There was still a little bit of traffic in town, but nothing too horrible. When I ran in there and ran into the grocery store, I was there 5 minutes, so I didn't have to fight no traffic, so that was a good thing. Maybe I should have started down here. It seems like there's more of this than what we just did up at the top. But it sure is a pretty color. I looked. There's no 99, I think it's 995 or 996. And there's no 550 purple either, so, you know, it's just too fun. But we'll live. I don't want to go that far. Makes me wonder what the next color is next to it, you know, where, if it's going to be a lighter shade of this teal, or a darker shade of the teal. You can never tell. All right. Ah, I knew that was going to happen. I love it when it gets all wound up here. Oh, come on. You silly Billy. There we go. I do this to myself all day long when I'm stitching. It's so special. I have no idea what I'm gonna be stitching on this week. You know, other than the two that I mentioned. I'll probably stitch on this a little bit, but other than that, I got nothing. Just hadn't really thought about it or had any grand ideas. And some of the colors that I wanted to start in with were half cross stitch colors. So yeah, trying to get it home. Well, I know it doesn't look like we did much, but let me back you out here. So we got that little part. There's going to be that brown. I don't know what color that brown is. And there's another little tower there, if you will. And there. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me today. And thank you, ladies, for sharing your pictures. If you all have any pictures of anything you finished or something you're working on, send me an email and send me the pictures, and I'll get them into a stitch with me as soon as I possibly can. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.